Hey, it's Carolyn. I am back today with your 5 minute fix. I am super happy about sharing this with you today because I had a little incident yesterday. I don't generally get involved on social media when there are exchanges going on that are a little bit heated or political or whatever. I usually just read them, form my opinion in my head, and move on. And yesterday there was so much that I was seeing that, just kind of tugged at me that I was like, you know what? I just got to say something. And so I left a little comment on somebody's wall, and I was respectful. I just said, I believe that if you're doing this, this is what it means, and if you're doing that, that's what it means, and if you're doing this, this is what you should do. And I tried not to really point fingers, but share my opinion. I don't think I did a very good job, and it kind of fussed with me all night long. And so for today's 5 minute fix, I'm going to share with you something that I think is really important with everything in our lives. And this little experience of mine yesterday is just a small token of what that means. So I have this shirt. My sister-in-law made everyone in the family a shirt that is a quote from Gandhi that says something to the effect of, be the change you want to see in the world. And I do not often wear clothing with words on it or t-shirts, but I've worn this a few times and it's been kind of fun. And it's interesting because people tend to gravitate to that, and they will read it and they'll read it to me. And I don't know if that happens when you're wearing shirts with words on them all the time or what, but it's kind of interesting because it really is a conversation piece for a lot of people. And as you ponder that and you think, be the change you want to see in the world, what does that really mean? Well, to me, it means fighting for your cause, whatever that is. One of the things that often I struggle with, and I find my clients struggle with, is they'll say things like, I don't want this, and I don't want that, and I don't want this, and I don't want that, and I don't want to be this way anymore, and I don't want to be that way anymore. And so there's a lot of the against. This is what I do not want in my life. This is not where I want to be. This is not how I want it to be. I don't want to end up like this. I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to live this life anymore. I want something different. But they have a really hard time transforming that into what it is they really truly desire. So maybe you don't want to be the argumentative person in a relationship anymore. But what does that mean you do want? Mother Teresa said something to the effect of, if you have an anti-war rally, don't invite me. But if you're having a peace rally, I'll be there. And I think that's the key. You got to spend your time on the things that you truly desire. You've heard me talk about the law of intention over and over and over. It's because it's true. It works. It's a law. It's a universal law. Whether you like it or not, you are manifesting things based on the law of intention. And so, or the law of attraction. Same thing. Anyway. So the law of attraction, the law of intention, whatever you are intending, that's what's coming about. That's what you are attracting. So if you're spending all your time focusing on, I don't want to be fat, I don't want to be fat, I don't want to be overweight, I don't want to be unhealthy, that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're manifesting. But if you're focusing on, I desire to be healthy, I desire to be fit, I desire to be thin, I desire to be, whatever it is you truly desire, then all of a sudden there's a shift in the entire universe. And I think it's the same thing with our cause. I don't want to, using Mother Teresa as an example, I don't want war, I don't want any more war, there's too much war in this life, too much war and famine. Well, don't focus on that. Focus on, I desire peace, and I'm promoting peace, and I am promoting a world where we all have plenty to eat, and there is no hunger, there is no famine, and I'm focusing on those things where everybody has enough, and there is peace everywhere we go, and everyone has the opportunity to live in that. And that's what I'm promoting, and that's what I'm sending out there, and that's what I'm spending my time thinking about. So I guess as you go forward, really focus on what am I really saying? Am I saying I don't want, I don't want, I don't want? You know, I've got a problem with this, I've got a problem with that, I've got a problem with whatever. Or are you being more solution oriented? Are you saying, you know what, I desire to have great leadership in my country. I desire to have healthy relationships, and I am focusing on that. I desire a world peace. You know, that's kind of a funny thing from like pageant funniness. I can't think of the word, but you know, when they make fun of it, it's like, I want world peace. But you know what? Is that what you really want? If that's what you really want, then let that be your heart's guide. Let that be what you send out there. Don't say, I don't want war. Say, I want world peace. And the challenging thing for most of us is, I think, that we know what we don't want, but we have a hard time putting our finger on what it is we do want, what we really do desire. So for your 5-minute fix today, work on figuring out what it is you truly do desire. Not what you don't want, but what you truly desire. There you have it. I'll talk to you soon.